I'm Omar, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Slide. Slide is a fintech, a digital bank specifically tailored for North Africans, and we focus on facilitating money transfers between Europe and North Africa. We do it for a fraction of the cost and in both ways. So Slide started basically from my personal frustrations. 15 years ago, I was a student in France, in Toulouse, and this is where I discovered the joys of slow and costly international payments. Waiting for my parents' allowance. Sometimes I would wait for days, for weeks, even for a transfer to arrive. I even had to fast 2 days once, waiting for this transfer to arrive, and it was always over costly. So back in Tunisia a few years later, the situation was even worse, looking at currency restrictions, that prevent people from sending money abroad. So we started thinking the financial system can do better than that, especially nowadays. So this is where Slide was born, and we tried to with ingenuity, tried to build an alternative system that would give people the chance to operate internationally. Migrant women are actually notoriously more supportive than men to their families back home. They give a bigger chunk of their money back to their families. They tend to support also projects, and they tend to save more money for, let's say, more difficult days. And so this is why we try to support migrant women, and hopefully we can have the right impact on them by making them have more purchasing power, but also by helping them get control back over their finances. As Slide, one of the things that drove us into, and that keeps driving us into what we're doing, is that we think of ourselves as, challenging the status quo is part of our DNA. Building something that changes the status quo, that looks for alternatives that have real impact for our communities, is something that is part of our mantra. And well, basically I would just, encourage anyone to not stay with the status quo. If they have an idea, just go for it. And you always have organizations like Seedstars, that are able to help. If it's not with money, it's with insights. If it's not with insights, it's just with a tap on the shoulder. Sometimes that's all you need. Someone telling you just keep going. So just keep going.